times, but I would say to see the very best from him, it would have needed to have been slower. I'm surprised he's as short as he is based on that, because we've known for a little while, haven't we? At least the last day or so, it's not going to be soft ground here.
Next in the betting is Dancing in Paris, yet to win the season 3 and win.
Paris both kind of really decent handicappers over these staying trips for the yard, and he's not doing anything wrong, but obviously his mark's kind of going up all the time without winning, which again puts you in a frustrating position as an owner and as a trainer.
On the opening show, this horse was fourth in the Eagle 2 weeks ago, but he said the horse isn't stress-free to watch because he often runs so consistently, but often at a good level, and so they're competitive races. But he did really well in that run in the Eagle. He won here at Haydock over a mile and a half in May. It's only his third try at a mile and 6 furlongs. I don't know, do you think he necessarily...
And Caballo de Mar ran a 10-to-1 chance for George Scott.
And what a consistent horse this guy is, because he's been first or second in his last 9 starts. He's had actually an 81-day break since he was second in a couple horse handicap over this trip at Ascot, but he's off his highest mark. Can he keep being so consistent?
A bit more patiently now. Caballo de Mar goes in. And last of all, will be stress-free for this 15-runner Betfair Exchange Old Borough Cup. Keep an eye on where those drawn wide go. It's not a massive run to the first bend of this trip, only about a furlong and a half. So, all set. A little bit late off Caballo de Mar. He was bowing his head at the time. He's missed it by 2 as a result. Early pace not that frenetic, and up on the inside it is the red and white diamonds of Imperial Sovereign, Dancing in Paris, In the Breeze and Contacto are moving forward. Lockville likewise. Caballo de Mar's gone well back from that gate, and his last of all, Master Builder's held a little wide into the first turn. The pace is not strong. On the outside, Align the Stars moves through. So Align the Stars it is who makes the bend first, with Contacto and Imperial Sovereign wider out in the red and white colours. Lockville settles in 4th, with Dancing in Paris racing in 5th place at this stage. And then behind these we have In the Breeze, who is just that 3 wide towards the outside of Dramatic Star. The Reverend settles in midfield. Master Builder is another one who's caught wide on the track, racing on the outside of Kildare Legend. Paddy the Squire in the two-tone green, one for the gutter, stress-free towards the back with Adjuvant, and right at the back is the slow-starting Caballo de Mar. So making their way down the back straight and entering now the final 9 furlongs. Out in the lead, Align the Stars has the advantage by half a length from Contacto, racing in 3rd place. Lockville's exchange places with Imperial Sovereign, with Dancing in Paris in the yellow colours in 5th place. Reading back then In the Breeze, no, that group is Kildare Legend. Also 3 wide, Master Builder, the grey on the outside, yellow colours of Adjuvant. Caballo de Mar has passed stress-free are the back markers, as Contacto has moved through to take a net lead from Align the Stars at even tempo. In the Breeze has pulled his way right up 3 wide. On the outside under Jimmy Sullivan, Imperial Sovereign pitching that place with Lockville. Dancing in Paris, slightly awkward with the head. Kildare Legend improves on that one's outside, then Dramatic Star. Behind these we have Master Builder, who's still wide on the course. Paddy the Squire in the green colours underneath that one. The Reverend's been buried away in midfield throughout. And then as they make the turn, one for the gutter, stress-free Adjuvant, but they're well packed here. They have not gone overly quick as they begin to peel off the home turn. Out in the lead it is Contacto, has the advantage from Align the Stars. Imperial Sovereign comes next. In the Breeze towards the outside, then just nudged along now is Lockville. Dramatic Star, Master Builder down the outside with Paddy the Squire. The Reverend is just pushed along, stress-free, also making ground, as is Kildare Legend. It's Contacto to the right-hand side with Align the Stars. Towards the right-hand side, Dramatic Star. Down the centre of the racecourse comes Kildare Legend, Master Builder and Paddy the Squire. Still a lot of chances here. Contacto battling on. Right on the right-hand side is Dramatic Star, Kildare Legend. Then Paddy the Squire towards the outside with Master Builder. Contacto still there, and the Reverend now really needing to chime in strongly. William Haggis has this race at the moment with Dramatic Star and the Reverend. Align the Stars comes next. Down the outside, stress-free. It is on the inside, Dramatic Star. The Reverend trying to steal the prize, then stress-free. Look towards the line. The Reverend is up in time. The Reverend beats Dramatic Star, stress-free. Then Align the Stars, Paddy the Squire, Contacto, Kildare Legend, Master Builder. And behind these, Caballo de Mar and In the Breeze. The Reverend surge to the front. You were saying your prayers with a furlong to go, because Dramatic Star looks as if he may well have gone to give Jason Hart his 1,000th UK winner, but was nailed by his stable companion. What a day it's turning out for the stable. Stress-free was third in 5th place. then towards the inside was Align the Stars, Paddy the Squire. If you get 6 places, Master Builder I think has sneaked into 6th. The Reverend, well, he left it late, did Tom Marquand, but he surged to the front. Tony Bloom and Ian McAlevey, second winner on the day for them, and William Haggis with a 1-2 in the Old Borough Cup.
And a treble on the day with Sky Majesty still to come in those Tony Bloom colours in the big race this afternoon. A Haggis 1-2, good ground, no problem.
Yeah, they've I mentioned before, didn't I, that he's not had a lot of goes on the ground, so you couldn't always have been certain that he wouldn't want it. The fact that they've probably not gone too hard either, he's had time to kind of get into the race, but look, he's moved fine on it. He's found plenty for pressure, and he really has had to find plenty because, of course, Dramatic Star, the odds other horse, had kicked a couple of lengths clear, and he's had to wear that one down, but he has found loads and loads for pressure. The interesting horse, I thought, who did fly in the closing stages, Stress Free, who gets too far back and runs on well for a place.
Yeah, there were quite a lot of the fancied horses quite far back, weren't they? Even the Reverend, actually, as the taps returned, it was a moment where you thought, was he going to respond? Because he looked to have Tom Marquand riding away on him, and actually we saw a shot of him behind the stalls before the race, looking very laid back. Maybe he is just quite a cool customer, and Tom just had to stoke him up, and once he got him going and up into 5th gear, that's when he really managed to put the race to bed.
These horses for Tony Bloom, Ian McAlevey, really are making an impression. They're big players now. Tom Marquand, this time the winning jockey.
Here's Tom Marquand. Now, first of all, Tom, did you know that you were coming to pick up Dramatic Star?
Yeah, to be honest, I sat next to him the whole way around and sort of gauging what he was doing, and oh, he's in a good rhythm. I don't know, genuinely down the back I don't know which one I'd rather be on right now. Look, ultimately, there's very little in it in the end, and this lad's coming in off the back of a win, so his confidence is probably high enough. And the thing I was worried about today was the ground wasn't quite soft enough, but there's enough dig in it that he got away with it, and obviously new trip unlocks a few new doors, and yeah, he was brave to go and win in the end.
Yeah,